Hello there, parents and guardians of IES Lena. My name is Miss McCabe, and I am the head of Year 4, and I also teach math and science in Year 4. This is my second year at IES Lena, and I have had the privilege of getting to meet and know many of you over the last year and a half. Today, I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about acceptance. And as you might know, that is the topic of the month that we are discussing in Mentor Time with all of our students. Something along the lines of acceptance that I think is really important to think about and focus on, especially at this time of year, is change. Now, I am someone who is not good with change. I have a lot of anxiety over change, and I have a lot of anxiety over situations that I can't control. So it's ironic that I picked up my life and moved all the way away from my family and friends from Canada and came here. But change is part of life. And through a lot of work and self-reflection, I've had to realize that I cannot change the fact that things are going to progress. Life is going to carry you in many different directions. And I have learned in different ways how to accept change into my life and to try to embrace it and not to see it as something that is scary or overwhelming or anxiety-inducing. So if any of you are like me and you don't like change, some of the things that have helped me is to think about it as a fresh start or to see it as an opportunity to learn something new about yourself or about others. Our students are experiencing a lot of change. Given the pandemic going on right now, their lives have changed so much in such a drastic way. Our lives have changed due to the pandemic as well. And that is something that we have no control over. So although this is a change that none of us want and none of us expected, it's here and we have to adapt and we have to go with the flow. Now, that change for me has meant that I have strengthened some friendships here because my friends and my colleagues have become like family since I don't get to see mine. And that has been a blessing through all of this. Something else that's changed is our students themselves. They've been at our school now for maybe if they're in Year 4, it's their first year and they're almost finished their first year at a brand new school, and especially in English, which is amazing. For some of the older students, they have gone through another year, they're getting older, friendships are changing, their interests, their personalities, their likes and dislikes are changing all the time. And that's all part of getting older, that's part of growing and developing, and that's normal. I, even as a teacher, sometimes have a hard time realizing that our students change so much in the course of a year. They can start with one group of friends and then have a totally new group of friends, by the end of the year. They change so much in their subjects and their course material. They find new interests. Maybe something that they liked before, they no longer like now. And that's okay. That's normal. That's what we want. Is for change to happen. Change is good. Change is an opportunity to learn something new, to grow, to challenge yourself, and to really find out who you are when you're faced with uncertainty and when you're faced with new opportunity. If I hadn't embraced change, I certainly wouldn't be here. And I can truthfully, honestly, and wholeheartedly say this has been one of the best changes I've ever made in my life. And it is such an honor for me to get to work with your children, with our students, every single day. And they help me to learn and grow. And they have changed me into a better person, definitely a better educator. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity every single day. So if any of that resonates with you, just know that you are not alone. Change is hard, but we need to learn, and we will learn over time to accept change into our lives and to see it as a positive, as much as possible, to see change as a positive thing. And when we can accept that, we do open ourselves up to new opportunities. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to meet some of you in person sooner than later, and I hope you have a wonderful week.